Alright, let's hope this works.
Do it. You did it. You monster. You abomination.
And he's gone.
He's abomination to society. Hey, I was
Hopefully
Minister
this is
Cap.
better.
Minister Cap.
Minister.
Let's see if this is a little better. I took the bit rate down.
Minister Cap.
Well, it looks like it's not as jankily as it was
I
before.
was replaying Hyrule Warriors.
Do you hear anything? It looks like it's not as...
Don't ask those.
It's fine. It's working. It's fine.
Unfortunately, I had to take it down to 480. I don't know why. It was working fine on the other one.
I don't think the webcam goes up to 720 anyway.
Yeah, it does. It goes up to 1080.
Shh, it's okay.
If you're,
I'm always right.
If any of you are wondering, and if so, why are you wondering this? I have already 100% Planet Robot, except for the stickers.
Then you haven't 100%ed it. That's
This
like
is
saying
pretty much
For shame.
that's like saying I won the Kentucky Derby, but I just haven't done it yet. Like, what does that mean?
I have gotten everything but the stickers.
Then you haven't 100%ed it.
I have only like 20 left.
Then you've 98%ed it.
No, like 99.
I'm pretty sure your file says 98.
Yes, it will always say that.
How is Planet Robot? Jeff wants to know.
Robobot.
It says robot.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I need my glasses. How is Planet Robot?
It's short like any other Kirby game.
Is it worth the $40 you paid for it?
Sure. I don't know.
You
I
beat
think
it
it's
in
a great game.
You beat it in one day.
Well, that's normal for him.
I wish the final boss didn't actually had a normal fight, but then again, the final boss of Kirby 64 didn't have a normal fight to it either.
You know what? T-Dog7's right. This is about E3. We're going to be focusing on E3.
I played Hyrule Warriors. I played Hyrule Warriors
That's not.
Legends, and it's a good game.
Great. Super. We'll talk about that at the end, maybe, if we have time.
Didn't Gamefly
We
ship the
won't
wrong
have time.
box?
What?
Didn't Gamefly ship the wrong box?
Yeah, they did. I don't even know. Yeah, they sent me this box. That looks like Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors
I mean,
Legends.
how do you even
the 3DS version?
How do you even do that? It's like, how does someone at the place go, send a Vita game, and this is Trails of Cold Steel? How do they confuse that with Hyrule Warriors Legends or whatever? So, they're sending me the right box. But let's focus on E3 here.
Hey, we got a free box.
And if you guys didn't notice, we're using an external mic, which might be all the problems I'm having. But it's a better mic. It's the one I use for my reviews. At least one of my reviews. I have 2 mics now. So, ooh, fancy. So, E3.
Look at what Jeff said.
You want to talk about 1/2 decade to beat Kirby?
One day.
He says he's gonna play the.
I also beat Kirby Superstar Ultra in one day. The following day.
He said he was gonna beat. He's gonna play. Finish his Let's Play before he leaves for his mom's.
How about just on Thursday?
Okay. You hear that? You heard that? Everyone heard that? Thursday, he's gonna finish his Let's Play.
And if he doesn't, every April 1st, he's going to do a part.
Because I'm out of school and he's not, so it's just
All
me
right.
and him.
Jeff's like, all right. So he's right. Jeff is right, and so is Z-Tops. We're gonna talk about E3. What did you guys think of Nintendo's E3?
I only watched nothing.
Yeah, they were at
pretty
school.
much.
They were at school, but you.
Well, I got out at like 10, and I saw most of it happen.
And I was at work, but I saw bits and pieces.
And it was amazing.
By amazing, do you mean meh?
No, I don't mean meh.
Why don't they just call it the Zelda presentation? Why do they even bother call it the Nintendo presentation?
There was no Nintendo presentation.
Exactly.
There was never, it's not a Nintendo presentation.
I was watching, and I was like, okay, Zelda. First 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Awesome. This game looks awesome. I want to see more. Oh, let's play some Pokemon for 40 minutes. What? This is boring.
It's
Back to Zelda.
You don't know.
No,
Treehouse
I want them to go back to... What the problem was, it was so meandering and so just dull at times because they were having to translate so much. It was so much of hearing Japanese and then like 1 minute Japanese and then 10 seconds of the English because he's just paraphrasing him. I wish they had subtitles at the bottom. If there was a stream with subtitles, no. If there was nothing wrong with subtitles.
Good luck with that. Wasn't it like live and all that?
So there's subtitles.
You can't do subtitles when it's live.
You
Well,
got
why
6
don't-
hours of
Why don't
Zelda.
you just delay it by 1 minute, and then you can put the subtitles in?
You got 6 hours
Good
of
luck
Zelda.
with that.
Just
They
saying
do
that.
it all the time. But that's not the point. I think that the directs were better because they were more on point. That Pokemon, that whole 40-minute Pokemon thing would have been cut down to like 7 minutes.
Yeah, but you got 40 minutes of Pokemon, which means
Yeah,
that's
but no,
37. No. That's 37 more minutes of footage, which people crave because they want to know how the game actually feels and plays, not just how the trailer shows the snippets of it. They want to show the flow in between battles and all of that because that is the majority of the game,
Oh, there
not
was
just
a
the
lot.
highlights.
Did you actually watch the 40-minute thing?
I didn't watch. the 40
Ah,
minute
there we
thing,
go.
But
I saw it.
But I tend to do them afterwards. And I can assure you the ones that they did last year were just about as long and fun to watch as this year's.
No, they were dull. Yeah, there's a new Mario Party for the 3DS coming out.
Yeah, there's gonna be more tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not big on Mario Party for the 3DS. But
No car.
now where were we? Pokemon. The fact of the
They
matter is there should have
introduced-
been a direct. They should have talked about Color Splash. They should have talked about Mario Party.
No, they should
should've-
not have talked about Color Splash.
I want a direct. I think this is the worst idea they ever had.
It's fine. Stop being
When
a
they
baby.
finally started showing Zelda, we'll get into Zelda in a second.
5 years ago, you didn't have a direct and you didn't complain about it. And here you are now, and you're just like, "Where's my direct, Nintendo?" Like, you got what you wanted. Just
No, the direct. No, I didn't. I thought it was a good idea when they went to directs. I thought it was a strange idea, and then it worked. It worked. It kept everything focused and laser pointed. Unlike Sony's press conference wasn't that bad. I watched the whole thing. It was okay. I had no major problem other than the fact that music thing in the beginning went on way too long. I'm like, what exactly are they playing? I don't even know this song. Like, I don't even know most of their franchises. So I'm like, who's that? I got God of War because of the paint on his thing. I was like, oh, they got a new God of War coming. It's like, okay, never played it. But Microsoft's I wasn't impressed with at all. It started off with a, look, we have a brand new console. And then it ends with, look, we have a brand new console. It's like, why don't you just, make
Well,
up
it
your
wasn't
mind?
like 10 seconds long. It's just like, look, we have a brand new console. That's the end.
Oh yeah, Jeff has a point.
What?
You hated last year's direct.
Did I?
yes, you did.
Well,
Oh!
I did hate last year's direct because I didn't think it was good. I think the very first direct they did was fantastic. Remember?
Picky, I see.
That's right. I forgot. I didn't. You know what? Last year's direct was great compared to this year's direct. I guess it's just getting more like this.
No. This year didn't really need a direct. Clearly all they had to show was Zelda. That's the thing.
So you want to talk about Zelda?
Which is exactly why I cared only about the Pokemon.
Zelda, Breath of the Wind, or Break of the Wind.
No, it's wild.
Why?
Why? What?
Breath of the Wild.
Man, Breath of the Wild. I have some terrible handwriting here.
Also, finally they got a name for it.
Yeah, it was like, to me, it was no big deal. I'm like, oh, great. What is it? Zelda BOTW? Bloth? Because,
The people are going to abbreviate it BW.
What-
Yeah.
what about BTW?
Nah.
By the way. Zelda, by the way.
Anyway, looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal. I agree. Now that's about as much probably as much as we're going to agree on, because I think that it was a huge, beautiful land with nothing in it.
You biased Skyward Sword lover. Swear to God.
Yes, I love it.
This is going to be a good
If you
game.
love Skyward Sword, then why is he saying
No.
there's nothing in it?
I'm
There was
willing-
nothing in Skyward
I'm
Sword
willing to-
Sky.
No, I'm willing to give this game a chance.
It's 99%.
It's just, but every time I saw a demo of it, it was just like, let's walk through another empty area. I want to see story. You know what? I hear they were looking at like The Witcher, or they were looking at Skyward, was it Skyrim, and said, that's a good idea. Well, yeah, they took the open world idea of it, but forgot that the fun of going into these big areas and is exploring is finding stories and people and locations and stuff like that.
No.
Hold on. Apparently, the only thing they're going to be focusing on, from what I see, is items, secret locations, dungeons, animals, and plants. It's like
That's five things.
That's not.
but it's all the most boring things. Other
That's,
than a
that's
couple-
not what Zelda's trying to focus on. Zelda's not trying to be Skyrim. Zelda's trying to capture the essence of adventure that they never were able to accomplish like they did with the first game.
Huh?
Like, it's Skyrim is about finding this huge story and world filled with people. Zelda is about going on an adventure and finding things to do and
I agree.
learning the wildlife and just being engrossed in this world, not
I know,
dealing
but
with people's crap.
My main problem with Twilight Princess was, and they actually said this is 12 times bigger, the map is 12 times bigger than Twilight Princess, was Twilight Princess had a huge area with nothing in it.
No, that was my main problem.
No, I agreed with you.
Look at
But
the
it's not
desert.
going to be like that. There is
Imagine a desert that's 12 times bigger than the one that's in that game.
With nothing.
Nightmares.
Hey, I love the fact they had trees and you could go surfing and go climbing up things. I thought that was a great idea, but why would I want to climb up those things? Just so I can fight some random enemies that just want to live their lives? What kind of monster is this guy? He's just walking around after being in goo for like the last whoever, and he's just like, I gotta go kill something for some reason.
You have to kill every enemy in the game.
But
That's
they're not
the story.
enemies. They're just people waiting there. They're not. What if they're just trying to get home to their families? And they're just like, let's just sit by his campfire and just wait. So I hope no monster attacks us in the night. And here comes Link. Yes.
Game is going to be good. There is stuff to do. If you look at the demo and look at the map, there is locations dotted about in the landscape that's just part of this world. Like,
I know, I'm
it's
gonna
just the
give it to you.
beginning area, and there's already tons of stuff to do.
When I look at a game like The Witcher, and I see you go into this thing and you see question marks galore, not all those question marks are story based. Sometimes they're just like places you can go to fight enemies or places that are hidden treasures. But at least there's something. I don't see that in this game. It looks like they just took the idea and said, oh, we'll get rid of the whole story and interesting part and just kind of go with the adventure part. But there's nothing to adventure because all you're doing is kind of surviving the world. But I haven't played it yet, so I'm just going off what I see.
But that's the point of Zelda. That's the original.
No, it's not the point
That
of
was the
Zelda.
original roots
Survival
of
is
Zelda.
not the roots of it.
Yes, it is. The original roots of Zelda is being in this world. It had nothing to do with the hand-holding and storytelling that the past two
I don't
or
want
three
hand-holding.
games had.
This game has no hand-holding. I love that. But at least it had story. I mean, you could walk into waterfalls, find a secret area. You could just like go off on your own and find secrets. You could burn bushes, find secrets. It had story in it. I mean, come on, it's an NES game. What I liked about Link to the Past was it had the inklings of little missions here and there, like you had to find the flute for the boy and all that other stuff. Or there was all this little stuff you could do, but you didn't have to. That's what I wanted to see in a Zelda game, like open world. But I want to see it on a mass scale, like that old man they walk into, the very first one. Have them give you like a couple quests, like find my granddaughter who's been kidnapped by these people, and that's why you should murder them, and not just murder them because they exist.
But that's not what Zelda is. That's not what they're going for.
So we'll agree that
It's
Zelda.
not Quest.
So we agree that.
This is not an RPG.
Don't yell, but so we agree that Link is a monster.
I'm not judging it just based off the trailer. I've seen a couple more than just that. But
Witcher 3 is really Zelda. I know, Jeff. That's why I said if they just pulled out all the story bits, why I don't even know. They would, but if they did that just so they just focused on the action, fine. But why not just show us like, hey, when you walk into this one little area, there are 15 quests for you to do. Give us a go. Like I wish Reggie had said, and this game has 2,000 quests for you to complete. Some number. Then I'd be like, I'm on it, Reggie.
they already said there's over 100 dungeons.
No, they said there's over 100 little shrines to open.
That's what dungeons are.
No, they're not.
And that's not including the actual dungeons. That's just like the little mini like puzzle dungeons like they did in the Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, but those
are good dungeons.
But those are just like one screen little puzzles. Who cares? I want to see a story. Like I know you never played Witcher 3, but they really did a great job of keeping the story.
This doesn't fit in. You can't put anything in
Don't know.
anything. I thought we went over this in your open world
Okay,
Mario.
you're trying to.
I want my open world Mario game. It's gonna happen.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay.
You're mental.
You're
mental.
trying to put something. You're trying to compare two things that aren't alike. They have similar elements, but they're not supposed to be together.
What do you mean?
It's not supposed to be like The Witcher. It's
No,
going
that's
for a completely different feel.
It's going for Skyrim.
It's not going for Skyrim.
It's 100% going for
It's
Skyrim.
going for its own thing.
It's going for a sense of adventure like the original Zelda.
When
It
I
doesn't
saw-
have to have a beautiful cut and dry story like The Witcher and
No.
Skyrim.
You're misunderstanding my point. My point is, it doesn't. It's gonna have a story. Let's get out.
Duh.
Yeah, it's gonna have a story. But my point is, we should be able to meet the characters, be engrossed with the characters. But the way I get the feeling that from all the areas and just wandering around, there really is no characters to interact with.
That's the point. There's not supposed to be characters to interact with.
But that's the fun of going. Then what's the point of an open world if there's only like trying to get from point A to point B?
To explore. To find the secrets.
But I don't think the world is you're trying to tell me that the world is going to be interesting enough to explore.
Yes, that's the idea. Like the original Zelda.
For me, it just looks like a bunch of added areas in just a pad A, like sliding section. Or I didn't see any reason for me to want to explore this area, other than to go sliding to get to the next point. That's what I love about The Witcher and Skyrim. Let me finish.
No.
Was that they actually made?
No, this isn't going to be like those games.
Well, then let me finish.
It's not going to be like those games.
My
So don't
point-
compare it to what it's not going to
Fine.
be.
Then we'll compare it to every other Sony game that came. This looks like this. You know what this? I'll just
It's
stop
its
yelling.
own thing.
Stop yelling. What I'm
But you
trying
can
to
yell all you want.
What I'm trying to say is that I watched the Sony press conference and I looked at the Zelda game. I'm like, wow, there really is no big difference between this game and like that. What was it? The robot one where she's a lady and she's trying to fight the robots that have gone out of control. It's another one of
What?
these walking simulators who like you can fight in there. It's just like I didn't see any major difference between the two other than like graphics. It's just the same basic concept, and I didn't like that.
I never said there wasn't going to be villages. I just said it's going to take more.
Oh,
of a
there is
back-
not going to be villages. They've
No,
already.
there are going to be villages.
No, they
There's
already.
going to be voice acting in villages.
Did you finish? Let me finish.
No, I was speaking.
Because you're wrong.
No, stop. There is going to be villages and stuff, and they're probably going to have stuff to do, but it's going to take a backseat compared to what they were, like, compared to most games.
Now you done? Because I'm about to tell you, they already confirmed there's no towns.
That doesn't mean there's not going to be NPCs that give you quests.
But
I mean,
then you
that's
just-
already
It says
confirmed.
it right here.
The old man is back. The old
Look
man
at-
is back.
What old man? What?
I'm trying to highlight this.
Yeah, Nintendo's officially said there is no towns in this game.
I trust Jeff more than you.
Let's see. Someone hacked into one of the Wii U's at the E3 to get Zelda Breath of the Wolf demo to make it public. Thoughts?
The wolf?
It says Breath of the Wolf. I don't know why it says that. It's Breath of the Wind, I think.
Wild.
Wild. Damn it! I need to rewrite this thing. Hold on. Wild, not wind.
Jeff gives you an article. He has facts.
No, don't click on random thing. Oh, no.
Has towns after all.
Okay, hold on.
It's pretty short.
I can't share too much about villages. Well, I remember reading something that said that there was none.
I tried to show you what he was saying, but
Okay, fine. But two different news stories say one says there is no town, the other one says there isn't. But that's not the point. The point is,
contradictions.
How about we just say, I hope that open world is actually used for something other than getting from point A to point B. Because right now that really seems like the only thing that's there. And finding little secrets here and there, like hidden.
What do you
treasure
think
chests.
the original was?
It's the original. I wanted to expand them on it. I wanted Zelda to be better than the original.
Some say the original is the best.
I say the original is the best.
You couldn't even beat the third level.
Excuse me?
I don't know. I'm just telling
I've made it to the 8th. I've only stopped
Waffle
playing because I had
Taco
other
Gamer.
games to play.
Wait, you haven't beat the original Zelda?
No, although I'm very close to doing it. I just played other games, like the games I've gotten recently.
Like Kirby Let's Play?
No, like Hyrule Warriors Legends, you jerk.
As you know, I did beat Zelda because I posted it as a Let's Play.
And it's a phenomenal game that holds up today.
Yeah. What about Zelda 2?
So we don't talk about that.
All right.
Okay, Zelda 2 isn't a bad game.
Zelda 2.
It's not a bad game at all. It's just different.
Let's talk about let's talk about even something more controversial, which is that the stats on the stuff, like the defense and the strength and all of that stuff. What do you think?
Sounds like
Good. That's
Sounds
good.
like just
It sounds
standard
okay.
RPG stuff.
It gives a better way to give more rewards before you have an item pouch with 100 different items and be like, which one's good for the puzzle here?
See, I want to know if Link can become encumbered. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Because I was like, because you can carry like I think 4 shields and 4 swords and stuff like that. I just want to picture him going around this world going, I got all this stuff.
Maybe I think your inventory
He's
is
carrying it in
Well, it is limited. It has
He's
like
carrying
4.
it in his unlimited bag,
Yeah,
which is
I
somehow
think
limited.
I think it's limited, so that's the formula income.
Yeah, but even still, this guy's climbing mountains with like all this stuff on his back.
Okay, Link's climb things with iron boots, iron balls, iron whatever's,
Literally anything made of iron.
hook shots,
Wait,
which are also made of iron.
what did Gavin say? That's okay. One article is bullshitting you now. Which one? I don't know. Which one is it? I don't know which one is the one that's not wrong. It's like because I remember reading on my Twitter feed there will be no towns, and then I remember reading that you're just showing me one that says there will be villages. And see, I thought it was weird there wouldn't be towns, but then I saw the demo. I'm like, wow, they're really not going to have any story in this thing. I mean, if it's just a walking simulator where you have to fight people, okay, that's what Zelda's going to be. Get from point A to point B. That's going to be it. I'm just going to campaign for my open world Mario game.
You're
Do it!
not gonna
Do it!
get it.
If the NX starts up and says, have you ever wanted to explore the Mushroom Kingdom?
How
Well,
about
now
you
you can explore it
put up
in
a
its
petition?
entirety.
Put up a petition.
Wiiviewer, this one's for you. And, you know, so I'm like,
Put up a petition. And see how many signatures you would get.
And again, I don't want it to be Grand Theft Auto. I just want it to be an open world where, like, you could just totally walk around the Mushroom Kingdom, and there's like conventions in the Mushroom Kingdom, or you can
What
walk.
would you do there?
And then you can walk over to Bowser's Castle if you want and do missions there. You can walk over to Flip Town and
Flip Town?
What is it? The one from Paper Mario. Super
Flip
Paper
side?
Mario. Yeah, whatever.
That's kind of existing in a parallel universe, parallel dimension. So
You can
that'd
actually
be
get
kinda
on a
fun.
plane and go to Delfino Plaza. You know, a complete open world. Then there'd be points where you could race through the town, and that way you can have Mario Kart. Maybe you can even walk over to Animal Crossing's world. Have these worlds interconnected.
They don't interconnect though.
Please, why not? We can
That
call
would
it,
make the timeline
we call it
even worse.
Nintendo Land.
Cry like an anime fan on prom night.
What? You can have an open world Mario game. It's called Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Boom. No.
Thousand Year Door is a good game. Best RPG.
Whoa. Okay. What's the? I don't know what the slam was. How do you guys feel when Ubisoft talked more about NX? King at N64 1994 wants to know how we feel that Ubisoft talked more about the NX than Nintendo. Honestly, I think they talked about it the same, didn't they? I didn't hear Ubisoft go any more because they said they're doing it for the NX, but so did Reggie when he said it's the Zelda's for the NX too.
The Zelda is for NX. It's
I know.
releasing at the same time.
Did Ubisoft talk more about the NX than Reggie?
I don't know.
They revealed the entirety of the NX. No, I'm just kidding. That would be interesting.
Do you think that the control?
Nintendo wasn't the one to reveal the NX.
Do you think that the thing that Link holds on to as his thing, because now it's a technological world he's in, because he's in the future, so this would take place. This is probably the latest one then in the timeline.
But there's 3 timelines.
Well, this one, maybe this is the one that intersects them all.
No, because one
That's
of
not
them,
how timelines work.
one of them is where Link dies, and one of them is
that
where he
work?
doesn't.
How
One of
does
them
that-
takes place 7 years in the future and 7
How
years
do we
in
know
the
that
past
the old
from
man
another.
that he meets isn't Link from a different timeline?
Because that's not how timelines work.
Oh, and being reincarnated 700 times to be Ganon 700 times is something that works.
There's a difference between breaking the rules of the laws of the universe and
Okay,
just making up a historical story. Those kind of stories exist in our world.
Mario Warfare 3. Sure, why not? Let's say, why are there no other... Yeah, let's talk about the other games. Color Splash coming out in October. Are you excited about
I
that?
hope it's
Woo!
good.
Yeah.
I hope the battle system is as Game Explained described it to be.
See, I haven't
Personally.
actually played any of the new
Basically
Paper
just
Mario
Battle
games.
Yes.
The last Paper Mario game I played was Super Paper Mario. You beat and
Play
completed...
Thousand Year Door so you can get like a good taste in your mouth.
I've beaten Thousand Year Door.
Do it again.
Super Paper Mario isn't bad.
I know, but Thousand Year Door is the best.
But Color Splash, what do you think it's? What did they say it was going to be?
Good.
No, him. You said what? You said what was the battle system going to be like?
It's going to be like cards.
Basically, they don't get used up, like in Sticker Star.
It's the reason I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
They have the
That's
cards.
an oddly specific
The
reason.
cards aren't finite. Rather, the paint is.
Right, and that has to. It's gonna show. They're gonna show game footage tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like watching this.
I will too. Hopefully.
I like
No,
the
won't.
battle cards in Paper Jam, so I hope it's like that.
I hope
I
it's
like
more,
Paper Jam.
I hope
period.
it's not too confusing. Because I saw the new South Park game, and that looks even more confusing. Looks great, by the way. That was one thing I loved.
Looks confusing. Looks great, by the way.
One thing that I loved out of Ubisoft was the South Park game, but it's on a weird grid system. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward. Maybe it'll come to the NX.
I'm taller than you.
Maybe it'll come to the NX. Think it's possible?
I don't know.
Nintendo.
Sticker Star was the word. Didn't you like completely beat and break that game last game there was? Because I saw you like going through background.
Oh, Paper Jam. He completely destroyed Paper Jam because that was a really glitchy game. That game was
But you
clear.
have to try.
Mario.
I did try, and I got sick of it. Like
George Hanna, Mario
have to-
Park.
it was clearly Paper Jam was clearly rushed, and
You have to try to do the glitches. That's what I meant.
Paper Jam was clearly rushed, and
Every head.
it's just none of it really feels that fun. It doesn't feel like it has too much character. The story was just god awful and didn't have anything. Had like no flows to just go here and then oh no happened, and then you're fighting a boss now.
Oh
and
no, happened.
Here's some mini games.
All right, so
Oh
let's
no,
talk-
happened.
Disappointments.
all right, let's talk about our expectations.
Oh no, happened.
All right, let's talk about what we thought of like as the grade of all the ones. So Pokemon, what would you give it?
We saw new Pokemon that were basically just the old Pokemon but reused.
Yeah, but what would you give
ideas.
it as a grade? What you like? Did you like it?
I don't know.
Would that be a D?
Potato.
He gives it a D. The new Pokemon.
No, I
a
gave
D.
it a potato.
What would you give it?
Oh, what are we talking about here?
Would you prefer thumbs up, thumbs down, or middle?
Well, what are we talking about?
What you thought of the new Pokemon? What you've seen so far of Pokemon?
What I've seen so far, looking good. Everything looks pretty snazzy.
Yeah, I agree.
The Pokemon that were announced right now, I'm like, okay. And the new Battle Royale system is weird, but I like it.
It was one of those things that I'm like, doesn't that seem like chaos?
Yeah, but so are triple battles, and nobody plays those. But
Wait, isn't it a battle royale until one person dies and then it's over?
no,
What kind
it's
of-
until one person lives.
Oh, I thought it was
It's
one
last
person
man
dies.
standing.
Like I said, I wasn't that impressed with the E3 presentation, but I always liked Pokemon.
They're coming up with names for your Mario game.
Yeah, Attack on Mario. Super Mario 64. No.
Superman 64.
Call Mario Mushroom Warfare. Nice waffle taco gamer. Battle Royale and Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh yeah. But no. So I'd say yeah. I would agree. I think it's very colorful. I hope you can skip those animations every
I
time.
mean, there's probably.
Can you?
You
What
can turn
animation?
battle animations off.
Like when you jump in, it was like I was watching. It was like 10 or 15 seconds just to actually get to a point in the game where you can fight.
Well, yeah.
It's like dun 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 dun
You
dun
can turn
dun
off
dun
battle
dun
animations.
dun dun.
Um,
Can you just click a button and turn it off?
I
That's
feel like
probably
it-
just for important battles.
I feel like a tank strategy would be pretty interesting because you would have to have the other people fight while you're taking damage. So that could go one of two ways.
How does
Either
multi-
everyone tries to target you and get you because you're the tank, or everyone fights each other because they can't kill you because you're the tank.
What if,
Interesting strategy.
how would multi-hit moves work in it though?
Probably like triple battles, like someone's on your left.
They're
right,
having
center.
their own conversation.
But they would all be on your left, right, and center.
No, if you see the battle arena, it's like
By the way,
there's
I
someone in
did.
front of you, someone on the left.
I did take your guys'
I mean,
advice.
multi-hit would be like everyone. Yeah.
By the way, I did take your guys' advice and bought Star Tropics 2. Man, that game is hard. I was save stating.
Haven't even touched it.
I was save stating almost every screen,
What is this
and
red?
I still. I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably a punch. Anyway, so
Okay.
it's probably save states. I was save stating all the time, and it couldn't get past chapter 4. I was just like, I was so frustrated.
I've been playing through
Fire
Super Mario
Flower
Bros. 3,
Emblem.
and I've been abusing save states, so the matching game I would get like power-ups every time.
Yeah, I'll probably pass on Star Tropics too. My time is worth more than me doing. My frustration and time is worth it. I'm getting that book of unwritten tales too. I got sent an email that I'm getting.
Have you ever considered that you're bad?
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm straight up saying that. You want to beat it for me? Be my guest.
No, I don't want to play the game.
Then don't. Mario Left 4 Dead. Mario Half-Life confirmed. Oh, Red Shin Redemption. Star Tropics. Oh. From what I saw of Star Tropics, I wasn't a big fan.
Tropics.
I wasn't that impressed with Star Tropics 2. It was kind of dumb. You were just traveling through time. And I'm trying to stop. I go to Egypt. And
Are you trying to stop the moon?
No, I'm trying to go to Egypt and get the pizza for the Cleopatra. I'm like, wait, what? There wasn't any pizzas in Egypt.
Fire Emblem fonts. Fire Emblem's a fine game. I don't know what he wants. Never mind.
What is it, T-Dog? What do you... T-Dog 7? Littlest,
Ask
he wants
for
some...
Fire Emblem fonts.
What?
And it's a good game. And yeah, everyone gets really tanky really quickly.
I can't wait to get my copy of it.
What was that?
The new Fire Emblem game.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
FE Sharp?
Whatever it is, the new one that's coming out. In
The
couple.
FE Sharp?
What's
I think
that?
that's the new Fire Emblem
Is that
crossover
the,
game.
Is it the Popstar one?
Yeah, that's FE Sharp.
Yeah, I'll try that out.
Weren't you like about to tell me something, but then
What?
Can we talk
I
about
swear
the
you were
amiibo?
about to tell me something, but then you just kind of
I don't
stopped.
remember. Oh, somebody was... T-Dog wanted you to say something. It was like he wanted you to notice him. But I don't know what he wanted you to notice him. What do you think? Did you like all the new...
Scroll up.
Did you like the new Waluigi amiibo? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it apparently not?
Waluigi. And that, I want the Link amiibos. Those look so snazzy. But I also want Wolf Link because it's adorable.
We should probably talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wolf Link integration in the new Zelda game looks. It looks so good.
It's actually way more involved than I
I
expected.
swear we were in the middle of rating
So
things.
good. It's so good.
That's what we're talking about.
It's adorable. You get your pet wolf thing.
And it shows up. It wasn't just some small thing. They actually put in the corner, and it's actually something big. They actually. It was surprising.
He yawns, and it's adorable. It's like, I like dogs.
So if it falls off a cliff, does it just die instantly?
It'll lose its hearts, and if it dies, you have to resummon it tomorrow.
Summit tomorrow?
Resummon it.
So I'm not gonna get my. But then I wonder if they're gonna sell the Wolf Link amiibo separately.
Is it not?
Oh no, I guess they're not because you have to buy Skyward Sword, not Skyward, Twilight Princess to get it. Remember?
No, you can play it without Twilight Princess.
No, I know. I'm saying you get it with the Twilight Princess package.
Yeah, but
And I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna buy Twilight Princess because we both didn't like it, right?
I didn't think it was that bad. I just thought it wasn't the greatest.
That's fine. What do you think is worse, Star Fox or Twilight Princess?
I don't know. I'm staring into a corner for all eternity now.
This is a hard one, isn't it? Star Fox or Twilight Princess? It's probably going to be 1 and 2 on my worst list. No, that's not true. It's probably going to be in the higher.
Probably Star Fox, because those controls completely ruined it.
Look over here, though. I don't know what you're
No.
staring at.
I will look at this corner for all eternity.
I don't know. Right now, I'd say Star Fox. Because at least Twilight Princess was playable.
There's so many worse games.
I know. I'm not saying it's going to be the number 1. I'm just saying it's probably
I'd
gonna be
say
on the
that
list.
1 through 10 plus honorable mentions are going to be all the indie games that you review.
I mean, you exclusively review indie games, so.
What else is there?
You should rename your channel to Indie Viewer.
Think I should get the new Lego Star Wars game? I haven't even seen.
With your indies.
I haven't even seen The Force Awakens, so I'd be like, this would be the first I've ever seen. I'm like, was this in the movie? Was this in the movie? Was this in the movie? Because I don't like Star Wars, so that. Oh, the littlest hates you. Oh, who plays
It's dumb. That's all you need to know. It's dumb.
Yup.
Yep, and we're done. We're done here.
So wait, we're gonna finish up. Zelda, what'd you think? Thumb up, thumb down, or thumb middle?
What are we talking about?
Was this getting you excited to play it? Thumb up, thumb down, middle.
I'm not putting this down.
2 oranges and a carrot.
I put in the middle because I'm not sure yet. I like the
oranges and a
I like
carrot.
the way it looks. I like the way it plays.
I mean-
I just wish there was something to it.
If shield sliding down a mountain doesn't sound like literally the best thing you can do in a Zelda game, I don't know what does. I can't help you. I can't help you.
What do you
If
do?
doesn't sound fantastic.
What's the point of going down there other than going to a? Why can't there be little missions to the side or to the left?
Oh no, we're not talking about this
Okay, yeah, you're right.
because we already have, and I already said that there is stuff to do there. But
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
what are you doing?
Well, we thank you guys for watching our.
Oh wait, it's only 7:46.
It's fine. We thank you guys for watching our special E3 live broadcast of what we thought of Nintendo, and we'll see you next time.
Nintendo.